The handshake. Be it a small enterprise, a medium-scale business, or a flourishing corporation, every business transaction starts and ends with the simple gesture, the handshake. This year, the Kingdom of Bahrain and the Republic of the Philippines share a firm handshake as they bring you the first Arab-Philippine Business Summit. The three-day summit set to take place in the Kingdom of Bahrain targets macro and micro economies among states and countries with special emphasis on Bahrain and the Philippines.
Assalamu alaikum. Our greetings to the chairman, the Honorable Mr. Rawad Jacob Sevilla, the Bahrain World Economic Summit, Philippines Incorporated team, and to all our dear esteemed guests. First, I wish to thank you for giving me the opportunity to be a part of your great event, the pre-summit business orientation. I may be miles and seas away, but my heart is with you and I pledge my support to your endeavors. I am one of those looking forward to the upcoming major event, which is the Arab Philippines Business Summit that will soon take place here in Bahrain. I believe in its goals that will target macro and micro economies among states and countries, with a special emphasis on Bahrain and the Philippines. Your summit is guaranteed to boost fraternal relationships among countries as the doors for investment opportunities will be opened. I can say that Bahrain as a rising financial center is a very positive turf for investment. Our open and taxless economy, friendly people, flexible economic policies, assured security and good governance are just some of the factors that make this country highly ideal to bring in investors and industry makers. On the other side, many local Bahrainis also are looking into external investments as their perspective of business is contemporary and more open compared to the other GCC countries. I hope you will see Bahrain as a fruitful country with lots of potentials, especially the summit will be a bridge to connect our country and yours. Again, thank you for this opportunity. It is my pleasure to share my positive message from Bahrain. I pray for everyone's success in your businesses. I look forward to see you this year for the Arab Philippines Business Summit. On behalf of the Bahrain National Guest, congratulations to Mr. Rawad Sevilla and to BWESP. Thank you very much.
The kingdom's strategic location and its business-friendly economy guarantees to boost relationships among countries and promises to open a lot of doors for investment opportunities.
I'm very pleased to know that for the first time we will be having this Arab Philippines Summit, Economic Summit, which is very good, I think, for the Philippines and as well as for Bahrain. I mean, the Bahrain is a very diversified country. I was in the region for the last 7 years. I was in Jordan and I was in Kuwait, but Bahrain, I'll tell you, it's a very friendly country with different nationalities, and you'll find it's easy to go out, just like in the Philippines. It's a free country. You can go around alone and it's a safe country. But yeah, so it's a very good good news that finally we're having this Arab Philippines Summit, which is thanks to Mr. Rawad Jacob Sevilla. A very good initiative indeed, and I hope a lot of business people will be really interested on investing in Bahrain as well as in the Philippines. It's always vice versa. I would say that a lot of Bahraini investors will be happy to invest in the Philippines, as a Filipino, as one of the Filipinos who is really happy to have this summit, I invite all of you to come and see the beauty of Bahrain and as well as our country, the Philippines, because both country has a lot to offer in terms of the business side of it, and definitely you have to look into what the summit has to offer and meet the Bahrainis and the Filipino investors and all these people that we can get out of the Philippines and invest in our country.
Bahrain is the most mature, well-established business hub in the Gulf, providing the most free, open, liberal, transparent environment for business and communities, open and taxless economy, friendly people, flexible economic policies, assured security and good governance are just some of the factors that makes this country highly ideal to bring in investors and industry makers.
Bahrain is one of the business friendliest countries that I have ever seen. In fact, I have worked in different countries in the Middle East as well as in Europe. And believe me when I tell you, Bahrain is one of the friendliest business countries. First, Bahrain, it's a wonderful country. It's a fiscal paradise. So that means that there is no taxation like in other countries. People are very friendly. The position of Bahrain within the GCC is amazing, since it is in the heart of the GCC. So very easy to go, for example, to Saudi Arabia, that is 45 minutes from here, and to cover interesting countries like the United Arab Emirates and other countries as well. So definitely Bahrain is very well positioned. Moreover, when you compare it to other countries, it is cheaper. For example, as an investor, I always look, for example, to have the right place, the right location, and the right place, to be able also to meet the right people, not to be far away from them. And Bahrain is offering all this. You can, for a businessman, you can establish your company at a very affordable price and relatively fast. You can very easily find the right location to rent offices for your business. You can exercise most of your business without especially having a Bahraini partner. So there are many fields where you can do business without getting the involvement of a Bahraini partner. People are consuming, so it is true it is a small country. However, with Saudi Arabia as our neighbors, this is also influencing and being an added value for any businessman or any company doing business in Bahrain. Filipinos have always been a part of the GCC, and especially Bahrain. I strongly invite them to come to this wonderful country, where it is where you have wonderful possibilities and opportunities, where life is nice, easy. People are welcoming, business opportunities are there. So definitely, and especially that Filipino community is really liked in this area. And I am sure that any businessman or businesswoman who would like to do business will be welcomed by the Bahrainis at all levels, from the top to the bottom. I believe that Bahrain needs such initiative, and I congratulate the person who took this initiative, and especially Maria. This is a wonderful initiative that will be an added value to Philippines as well as to Bahrain. And in my opinion, in the years to come, you will see the result of such initiative. And I encourage many other entrepreneurs to take such initiative for Bahrain and for Philippines.
The first Arab-Philippine Business Summit will definitely be opening a lot of windows and doors of opportunities. Arabs and Filipinos alike must take advantage of this business opportunity. It's an event that any businessman must not let pass.
As a banker since almost 18 years, and when we see how the business is thriving in Bahrain and how is Bahrain promote itself as a financial hub in the region. And if you look at from the central bank statistics, and you would see it's over 400 financial institutes and bankers in Bahrain, including insurance companies. and that just gives you a credential to compete in this market and to be a very safe haven to do some investment and to establish your headquarters to access the rest of the Gulf Cooperation countries. Therefore, Bahrain has very mature financial legislation per se and protection for any financial institute interested to be established here in Bahrain, from financial, from insurance, or from financial company or banks, and that's what, or trust funds, and that's very. I feel we are very confident to compete internationally as a best place to do this business. I feel Bahrain is very friendly island, and I remember 10 years ago we used to call it Smile Island, Smile, and we used to push for this motto, and really Bahrain is an island, it's a mixed culture, and definitely for any expatriates, particularly from subcontinent, we feel it's welcome. And if we look at the population of Bahrain, it's around 700,000, but the Bahraini plus another 700 plus, which we are talking 1 million, and the expatriates exceed Bahrainis by almost 10%, 5%. Therefore, I feel for anybody come over Bahrain, I think it is very. He will be in a safe place, in particularly when you do investment, because investment is very important for it to be secure your fund, to secure your company, to secure a lot of per se your entity in that country, and you'll be protected by legislation and law, and our legislation law is internationally standard. Therefore, I think I advise them to just pack their things. If you make your mind, we have around over 40,000 Filipinos plus Bahraini. They are very skilled, and that's what we compete about. Our young generation is over 50%. We're talking about less than 25, and all of them are qualified and they are skilled. And I love to see more Filipino businessmen and on businesswomen also in Bahrain to do more finance, particularly because I'm a banker. I look at that sector and I feel there is a opportunity, a big opportunity. Particularly Bahrain is a part of GCC, which is Gulf Cooperation countries, and they have very easy access to the eastern province of Saudi Arabia or to other countries. It's just commuting by plane, and it will take you more than 1 couple hours, and you do business and come back to your family safe and sound. And the infrastructure, technology, and the telecoms, those a few things, and legislation, those all play a big part for an investor to look at in any country. And I really welcome any Filipinos, and you must welcome. Hopefully we see you soon. As a Bahraini, really we welcome you, and we love to see you in Bahrain. And I'm not because as a Bahraini I'm saying this, but I feel Bahrain, its environment and structure is welcoming people. Particularly is old civilization since Mesopotamian linked. Definitely Bahrain as an island and as a link with the oldest civilization and a cradle of civilization, definitely it has very open heart and open arm to welcome people, and particularly in business. If you look at the history of Bahrain, 100 years, we have a lot of shipments, a lot of people going around, reaching to Sumatra, reaching to Indonesia, it's everywhere. And thank God, even East Africa. Therefore, we welcome everybody, and we are a very friendly nation, I hope. And I'm confident you'll feel different. And just we ask you to pack your things and come over here for a couple of months. After that, bring your family, because we have very international standard of schools.
The Arab-Philippine Business Summit 2013 aims to be the gateway to 1 million business opportunities among the Philippines and Bahrain, the Gulf Cooperation Council states, and the Middle East North African region. The summit will also provide business matching, which opens opportunities for partnerships and investments. We hope to see you this year here in Bahrain for the first Arab-Philippine Business Summit.